What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, growmies and gromettes? Back here from my part 2 on my Vivosun V-Cure here. I was just doing this update real quick. I've had the unit now for about a week, and I wanted to go over some things, a little over a week, and I want to go over some things that I figured out since I've had the unit. I made a couple, first initial looks, and I wasn't exactly on point with that, so let me go ahead and give you this review here. Okay, so this is the Vivosun V-Cure. Go ahead and turn on that light switch. It has 7 shelves. As someone pointed out, I did have the charcoal filter attached to the rack here, and so when I counted the shelves, I said 6. It's actually 7. Thank you for pointing that out. It's got the 2 nice LED light strips down each side. This shelf here, I did say was fixed. It is a fixed shelf, but it can be removed. Just a few screws. That was put in there for child safety purposes as well. And I did have another viewer. Yes, this is the water tray. It's only necessary if you live in an extremely dry environment. Okay, so you just add a little bit of water in here. That's it. And then you slide her back into your unit here. Sorry, I'm using my bad hand here, but yeah, so that's just give you some extra added humidity in there if you need it. Okay, my room runs at about 40 to 45%, give or take, depending on the situation. But so far over this past week, I have not added any water. Humidity levels are maintained perfectly. Great unit. Overall, I can't complain. It's like I said, it's been a little bit over a week, and I've already noticed a difference. That's the privacy switch right there. 1 button touch, 1 button privacy. Pretty cool. But I've already noticed a difference. Unfortunately, for YouTube safety purposes, I had to clean the cabinet out. But you can store containers in here. That is in the manual. So anything that you would put in here is your, long-term storage. Excuse me. Yeah, you can leave the containers. You can put them right in here too. So it says that as well. And like I said, I've been running this unit on cold storage. So if I go through here for a second, okay, I have to cancel out what I'm doing. Let me go ahead and get you a little closer up here so you can see what's actually going on here. All right, so we have the quick cycle, the craft cycle, cure only, and the cold storage, okay? And then over here you have your extract cure, and then your just storage, and then your DIY modes, okay? Those are for custom settings. And if you notice the little fine print right there, set it up in the app. So custom settings are only available if you download the app. And like I said, I have been using the cold storage, okay? So, flipped it back to my cold storage. But yeah, the custom recipes are there. You can do pretty much anything you want with that. Set up your own temperatures and humidities, and as far as exactly the ups and downs and where that could be dialed in, I'm not exactly sure. I have not tried that yet. I will have a harvest coming hopefully soon. I did have one lined up for when this unit was going to be here originally, but after the postponement of the shipping, unfortunately I had to harvest, and I did not have a chance to throw anything in here. So I've been using it for cold storage. I do notice a difference. Everything is smoother, flavors are better. I notice a difference. Now, I don't know if that's just, me wanting the difference to be there, but somebody else told me the same thing. So it wasn't just my opinion. Won't say it's a fact just yet, but so far so good. I am very happy. This will work well for, smaller guys. You're doing a couple grows. You got your 4x4. This is perfect. It's perfect. You well, how much is the weight on this? It's 5 pounds if it's already dry for storage or for curing, and then it's 2.5 if it's wet. You know, for your dry and then your cure. So that's the capacity on here. It has 7 shelves. Great little unit. Go ahead, check it out. Read about them. I don't have any complaints. Matter of fact, I'm going to go get my stuff right back in here so I can make sure I keep it nice and fresh. So I just wanted to come back and do this real quick, part number 2, give you the updates, let you know what my mistakes were. This was the privacy shade button. This is the interior light, LED light strips. Okay, so that was one thing. The 7 shelves, like I said, removable center shelf, which was there for child safety. So that's a good thing. And then the lock mechanism with an alarm is also pretty cool. So yeah, again, this is the Vivosun V-Cure. I appreciate you guys coming back to check out part 2. I appreciate each and every last one of you. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And like I always say, I will catch you on the next one.